Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Real Estate Talk. Excited to be with you today, and I want to share a new trend that's happening all over the country. We're starting to see a little bit more of it here in Southern California. It's iBuyers. So first of all, what are iBuyers? iBuyers it stands for instant buyers. It's basically those companies that offer you a quick offer within a day or so. You could just really click on most of their websites, click on the button, they'll generate an offer for you right there, then and there. So those offers, and their advantage or their selling point is it's a much easier process. You don't have to show your home, you don't have to repair anything in your home. You close when you want, you can choose your closing date. So they try to make the process as easy as possible, but it comes at a price. So first of all, I want to discuss it's 3 points to the offer that they give you. Number one is the offer, the price. So they say they give you market price, but they really give you something more of a lowball offer. Is what we've seen most of them do with the offers that they give out to people. So you're looking at a slightly lower number than what you would probably get if you listed your property on the market. So that's number one. Number two is their fees, and what they typically are, just so you understand what they're doing, is they're buying this property, they're fixing it up or doing something to it. It doesn't have to be a full flip, but they're gonna either sell it to an institutional investor that's gonna hold on to it for as a long-term rental, or they'll just put it right back on the market and sell it for a bit more. So what they're looking to do is they want to offer you a total price and then add their fees, add their profit, expenses, all that stuff, and sell it. So the offer is going to be a bit lower than what you probably get on the market. Number two is their fees or their service charge. Typically they charge between 9 to 10% service fees, and that's predictable because they're adding real estate commissions, they're adding closing costs, so they say it's a no fees, but they're typically adding 9 to 10% of closing costs to you're paying for it, pretty much. Number three is the repairs. So, and different iBuyers operate in different ways. So some of them will give you an offer, and then once you accept it, they will get an inspection, and then they'll deduct what they think the repairs are worth. Others will do that before you sign the offer. So different companies work different ways, but typically all of them will ask for repairs that will be deducted from your net proceeds. And these vary obviously on the condition of the home and what they think it's going to cost and all that, but you are going to be handed with a repair bill, and it's really not much of a negotiation at that point. You either take it or leave it. I've heard of several instances where the repairs were presented to the sellers a couple of days before the closing, which seems very unethical because everyone's geared towards the closing, and now here's a bill for however many thousand that we see are repairs in the property. So different companies work different ways, but you will get a repair request or a repair credit that they will ask from you. So what's all this mean to you? If you're looking to sell quickly, it is an option, but it's not the option that will probably net you the most money, because you will, with that convenience or with that quick offer, there's a cost to it. So, and you end up bearing the cost. These are institutional investors, they are big companies, so they know what they're doing, and they're doing it for a reason. And these companies, by the way, the famous iBuyers that are out there are Open Door, Zillow, Instant Offers, Redfin has an iBuyer program. So we're not talking about unknown, you're talking about big names, and they're doing it for a reason. So if you are thinking of selling and you need to sell quickly, it's still probably worth talking to a real estate professional, because in many cases, like I'll tell you, for us, for example, in Wahba Group, we have investors that are waiting to buy properties that make sense, and in most cases you will net more money than you would with an iBuyer. So that's what iBuyers are in a nutshell. If you have any more questions about them, feel free to ask. We'd be happy to continue the discussion, and until next time, thank you so much for tuning in.